Dirty, dirty oil. Right. You don't have to bend over as much.
Well, let me tell you what, dude. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Sometimes you really just gotta pound it.
I feel like I should leave.
No. Watch. What's up, Radio Shade Tree Surgeon here in the garage, back in the garage with a special guest, two special guests actually. We got the Foxglove over here. She rode her Yamaha Striker over today. The lovely, the alluring, the sassy, mysterious Dr. Girlfriend. You've seen her on the channel before. Baby, she's coming back to stay, and she's getting on a bike this time.
Yes.
The mysterious Dr. Girlfriend came up and she says, I'm tired of not riding. I'm tired of riding on the back. I don't want to do it anymore. And I said, an independent woman, someone who wants to ride their own motorcycle, my favorite. I love to let a woman have independence. Love to give it to them. You know, I will allow you. See, I'm amazing. You know, I'm kidding. I actually have a motorcycle. You can ride around. That's just been kind of sitting here and needs a little love. It's a little long in the tooth. Everybody needs love. See, they're gonna love you. You're gonna be the nicest girl that's ever been on the channel. They're gonna be like, more Dr. Girlfriend. She's the freaking best. Yes, this is a 1980 Honda GL500, also known as the Silver Wing. It's a 500cc bike. Now, the Dr. Girlfriend started to ride on the Foxglove's old bike, which then got wrecked into a car. Yeah, so this is also a Honda 500cc bike. It's just about 32 years older, and it currently doesn't run. Shh, no. I didn't say it was, I didn't say it was born in the 90s. We got a bunch of work to do to this, and the best way to get to know a new bike is to do it yourself.
Exactly.
It needs tires, it needs oil, it doesn't run. I don't really know what's wrong with it. I haven't run it in forever, but I believe in you. All right, I'm gonna roll out. You guys have fun. The mighty Honda Silver Wing, aka Turd Ferguson, is what we call. You have to come up with your own name. You don't have to. You don't have to call it Turd Ferguson.
Don't do that because I have a friend that name.
Named Turd Ferguson?
No, it's
Todd Ferguson? That's too close. That's too close to Turd Ferguson. Okay, all right. You don't have to call it Turd Ferguson. That's just what I called it. So, first things first, what we're going to do is, wait, let me start at the beginning. I'm so used to people already knowing about motorcycles that sometimes it's hard for me to be like, okay, we need to start at literally nothing. But Dr. Girlfriend here is a smart cookie, smarter than I am. I just happen to know more about this particular subject. More than a compliment. It's more like an insult towards me, if it's anything. This bike is, like I said, it's seen better days. It's been sitting outside. The first thing that we're going to start with is the thing that makes it go. So we're going to pull the battery out, put it on the charger, because I know it definitely has a dead battery. We're gonna make sure it has a full charge, so when we do everything else that it needs, then we're not gonna have to be fighting a low charge battery that won't start the vehicle. How do you start the vehicle? How do you know if it runs right? You gotta turn it on. Now, if you don't have the proper voltage on your battery to turn it on, you can do everything else in the world, but you don't know if what you did anything.
Right.
So we always start with the battery. You can make your life easier just by jacking the lift up. There's a large pedal and a small pedal, and you just depress that all the way to the ground, and the lift will start coming right up.
Does it matter which one?
The big one. Yeah. And it'll go forward a little at first, but that's okay. And you can work it on the ground. It's just like, you know, this exists, so why would you?
Right. You don't have to bend over as much.
Well, let me tell you what, dude. Okay, and you know, I don't like bending over, but I've been known to be a fan of it in other people. Listen, Dr. Girlfriend, you know me. You know I'm a dog, all right?
It's fine.
You know, I might be a good dog, but baby, I'm still a dog, all right? So, is that good? Yes, you did so good. You're amazing. You're amazing, beautiful, intelligent, and ampersand after ampersand.
Right.
Dr. Girlfriend, the blue of your eyes were infinite. Wait. Oh, wait. Black like a shark. Ooh, I know that kind of girl. Yeah, innocent? Yeah, that's how they freaking lure you in, like a Venus flytrap over here. All right, let's pull that battery out. So go over to the wall over there. I've got everything nicely organized. And you'll see the flathead screwed. Yeah, I know. My new wall.
Your new wall?
I'm very proud of my wall.
It's looking fancy, I gotta be honest.
Thank you. A little too fancy for me, if I'm being honest.
I'm very impressed.
All right, lefty loosey, righty tighty.
That's what I always say in my head.
When it turns into righty loosey, then you know you've done something very bad.
Do you have a magnet thing I can stick this in?
She already knows the magnet. I gotta put the magnet on the bottom though.
I know, so it didn't ting.
There you go. Ooh, I'm hoping for some sparks. That would be funny.
Don't be hoping.
Nothing bad will happen. The battery's so dead, I might actually have to get a new one.
Oh.
That's a ratchet, what you can do.
It just kind of like...
I know, it goes back and forth, so what I would do...
But it looks like it's not moving.
It isn't, because the force of that is not enough to overcome the spring of the ratchet.
Okay.
So what I would do is this. So hold that with one hand. Now take your finger, stick it on top. Now you can hold it tight when you go ratchet back and let it loose when you go the other way.
I can feel it.
So that way you can still use it as a ratchet.
But my finger's not strong. Try it again.
Maybe you work out. Yeah.
But my finger, I don't work out my finger. No.
I mean, some people have someone for that. That one just freaking registered?
Okay.
All right.
So that's that.
There you go.
Always put your tools back.
Yeah, dang, dude. I ain't gonna have to tell you much.
You got one of those nifty little.
Yeah, and while we're doing this, it'll just charge up. So that's why it's always the first thing you do. Get done with all your work on the bike and then be like, I guess I'll charge the battery now. It can go bad. They can get bad cells. Sometimes what will happen is they'll become so dead
Yeah.
that they actually reverse polarities. Pretty rare. I mean, it's happened to me a couple times, but it's fairly rare.
Once we took it off, so like say like this tape, should we replace that too?
It's never a bad idea to look at stuff. You're smart.
Right.
Fucking smarter than I am, because I would just not even think about it. Tape is coming off and we've got some wire showing there.
It's exposed.
That's not good.
Right.
So, you're right. Absolutely. Dang, all right.
Close to the element.
Dude, you're freaking, don't make me look bad. Yes, go ahead. You're right. Go ahead and pull that tape off. We'll replace it with new tape.
All right.
Damn. Dr. Girlfriend freaking over showing
That's
me
why I'm a
already.
doctor.
Oh, I'm a surgeon, but just, amateur. Amateur mostly. Can't believe you called that out. You're just like, oh, this is loose. Let's tape it. I was about to be like, oh, who cares? I'm like, you know what? You're actually
right.
right.
The first time, then you don't have to do it over
Wow.
and over again.
Okay.
I mean,
Obviously, you don't know whose garage you're in. Measure once, cut twice.
no, you gotta measure twice, cut once, and then you're good to go. Just little things.
You're smart.
Detail. One more.
One more, you got it. I'm freaking on your boat now.
Okay.
Trust me, I just am in charge, usually because nobody else wants to be. It's not like I have to be. So if you want to take over, man, I'm freaking, let's go.
All right. Shelly knows about Gorilla Glue.
Oh yeah. Don't tell them that.
Okay.
What'd you do? Which fan?
She Gorilla Glued her fan on her Honda Rebel.
When I,
But it lasted for a while.
I did. It did.
Obviously, you didn't have Dr. Girlfriend telling her what to do.
I supplied the glue.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
That was a special project before I replaced the radiator fan myself. But to just hold me over, I just glued it for a little bit.
All right, let's jack it up a little bit more and we'll drain the oil.
Okay. How's that?
And I know you've got a motorsports background. Just so we know, we can just identify all the parts of the engine. It's a transversely mounted V-twin. V-twin, like a Harley would be, except it's mounted the other way.
Okay.
You look on this side, that's one cylinder. And the V, you come over here, watch the core. And here's the other.
Okay.
And so here's the transmission and the gears, which goes into the drive shaft, which comes out here.
Okay.
And that powers the wheel. So we know that these are the cylinders, spark plug, cylinder head. You're familiar with all this stuff.
Yes.
Because I know you know about cars.
Yes.
She drives a really fast BMW.
I follow this. Always.
Yeah. So, you know what? You already know how to act on YouTube. Go ahead and drain the oil. So we know that this is the crankcase.
Right.
So we know the oil is going to be under there somewhere.
Okay, and then there should be a plug. I'm gonna grab 3 just in case, so I don't get.
You're smart. I just grab one at a time and then get angry. So instead of getting mad, you're just like doing the right thing. What is that like?
Try.
Wait, oh God, wait.
What?
I'm kidding. Wait, that's up.
No, I flipped it. I was thinking, I was like,
The
what?
problem is like you're freaking know enough about this already from car stuff that I'm not gonna be able to get a whole bunch over on you. So I'm just gonna get it in while I can,
I
okay?
don't know, Mandy's pretty gullible.
I am gullible, I can't help it.
Pretty girls who are gullible and just susceptible to compliments,
Might
my
as well.
very favorite.
Might as well throw me to the list.
Oh my gosh, you're already draining it. Wait, what's coming out?
Oil.
Oh, okay.
Dirty oil.
Oh, it's got 2 cross-country trips in it. I should have changed this a long time ago.
Yeah. Maybe it's shiitakes. Maybe it's 10.
Did you say shiitakes?
That's like Mandy's favorite.
Shiitakes. That thing, shit, shiitake mushrooms. Oh, shiitake mushrooms.
I got you freaking nerd.
I am a nerd. I am.
Who's it gonna be?
It's gonna be, we're gonna try 12, and again, I'm gonna take.
All right, I'm gonna stop telling you what to do. You freaking got it.
And
You got a bunch. I like the way you do business. I'm more of a shotgun approach guy, myself too.
fucking rad.
Do you get it?
Yeah, 12. So I
First
got
shot.
it. I know.
I'm just like so. I would go up
Up.
or left.
Wait.
Lefty, righty, loosey, tighty. It's just on their side. That's all.
Okay, I know it's like, wait, hold on. There I go.
There you go. Oh,
I heard it.
And we can just let it drain so you don't get oil over here. You want gloves, by the way?
It's fine.
Damn, badass. I was wearing gloves
You
earlier.
gotta use the, what's it, Gojo. Oh, orange.
Gojo?
The Gojo. Purple stuff. What's the purple stuff
I
called?
don't know where you're
Orange Dawn soap. It saves lives.
It saves lives.
No, it saves lives. It stops
Say.
the penguins.
We'll just let that sit for a little while.
Okay.
You want a rag for your hands?
Yes, please.
Just wipe them on your freaking on
No.
your stretchy pants.
These are my good.
one of the gloves.
Those are your good stretchy pants?
These are my good stretchy pants.
All right,
Just like
fair. Oh, we
my
won't mess
new
up your
ones.
stretchy pants.
Shelly got me stretchy pants for Christmas, and I liked
Aw.
them so much, so I ordered another pair.
Shelly got them as a gift for you, but trust me, they're a
They're
gift
for
for everybody. I'll make the rules, kiddo, alright?
Hey.
Hey, you know, I'm just looking out for everyone.
Yeah, you know.
A good Samaritan will go. The foxglove is looking out, yeah.
Sharing.
We just took a little break off camera and hung out, talked about life, the universe, the meaning of life, pondering the manner of things in the dark. Anyway, so yeah, we'll go ahead and put that in. I'm so worried about your hair getting into oil. Your hair's so pretty, and I'm
That's
just
what
like,
Dawn's for.
damn,
Mechanics.
damn.
It's mechanics.
Dr. Girlfriend, show me up, already know what to do.
I got my PhD online.
I got mine out of a Cracker Jack box, it's alright.
Righty tighty. But it would be the opposite way.
Nope, that would be left.
So righty.
Yes, right is the opposite of left.
Are you sure?
Sometimes I have to check my hands. I'm like, that doesn't look like an L. That one's the L for left. So smart, you keep all your tools out here too.
I just had to grab them.
Dude.
I was like, I better grab the right
Holy
ones.
crap, dude. No wonder they gave you a PhD. So with that one, we don't want to make it super tight.
Just enough of a hug.
Just enough. I want to check your work too much because you're doing this. You're going to be riding this bike, so you got to be responsible for it, and you got to do your stuff and deal with the consequences if they come.
What consequences are those?
I don't. They could be severe.
I don't want the severe ones. I want the
Yeah. Okay. So let's.
That's, I think, good. I
me
didn't
test
get
it.
too hard.
Yeah. You can usually tell when it's going to be too tight. Yeah. You're good. Yeah. And you're wiping it off too. Dang, dude. You want to fucking? You looking for full-time work? Yeah. Listen up, baby. I'm always hiring. You had the right idea, wiping it off. So this is something I never do because I am bad and you are good.
You got a degreaser?
You can squirt it with a little bit of brake clean. So stand back with your face from it a little bit. Yeah, you don't want that in your eyes.
Like this?
Yes, exactly like that. You got the correct stance and everything. That's a brake clean stance, I call it. And that way, if it leaks any oil, there's not any old oil on there, so we'll know. Look at you. You're making me do the right thing, too.
You have to do the right.
You know, let me get you a new rag. Here, and I will put this down the toilet.
No, that's not good for
Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm just kidding. Oh, you're right. I'm not going to put it down the toilet. I'll take it directly to the ocean to make sure it gets there.
That is wrong.
Well, where do you put it?
You have to take it to the people and then they dispose it of where
They just flush it down the toilet at the auto parts store. I'm cutting out the middleman.
on BP.
Listen, the toilet can have a little oil as a treat.
Might have a vlog after that.
That's why you do it at somebody else's toilet.
Seen a few dipsticks or two. This one's a little short.
Ouch! Ouch! I'm only saying ouch because I can just imagine what it's like to be like. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Pretty
gosh.
sure you're just talking about my ex.
It don't matter if you got a little dick as long as you got a jackhammer at it. They don't even know. Sometimes it says
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the key.
Just kidding.
I don't know. Probably like we'll just start with.
5.
No. So that's a common
Just
mis.
But
Okay.
you don't want to overflow it, right?
So we'll just check it as we go along. So we'll just put in a quart at a time. I
And
think
check-
it takes like 3.5 quarts.
Actually, wait, it might be on the stick.
I
No.
can Google it.
No, don't Google it.
Don't.
No.
He says no Google.
You have to ask the Google machine.
Google knows everything.
Wait, what color is that?
Brown.
Wait, what? Okay.
God. So
Yes!
brown, or we're gonna have to drain it again. Then how are we gonna flush it?
Dude, you're too wholesome, I think. Dr. Girlfriend's kind of clunky to say every time. I'm just like, how do we serve Dr. G? Dr. G!
Dr. G.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. Yeah, it's cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We could just say Doc.
Doc.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
Doc. Back to the Future. It's Doc.
Yeah, Doc Brown.
Doctor what?
Which is
Like, listen up, Doc.
Listen
We're
up,
gonna
Doc.
see how many quarts you got left in there. That's how many more you need to put in.
I'm gonna start feeding it garbage.
Don't talk about me like that. You can check it now if you want, or you can check it later. I'm gonna leave it up to you. This is your project. I'm just here to drink beer and hopefully catch something before it's too late. The more beer I drink, the less likely that will become. You can keep an eye on my intoxication level as you work on this motorcycle.
There's nothing on my stick, not even a tip. So maybe it's 4 quarts.
I think it is 4 quarts, but there's always some left in there. Some left in the bike, so I don't think it ever takes 4 quarts.
Yeah.
What year is this bike? I don't know. Guess. What year do you think it is?
It's antique.
Ooh,
So-
it's an antique, so
It could be from like 1990 and still be an antique.
true.
Ladies.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna say like 86.
Does that mean we're antique?
Yeah, aged perfectly.
Hey,
perfectly.
no, you guys are young. Too young, I think. Really, I feel bad about putting you on the channel. Actually,
Aw.
you're just freaking babes in the woods, man. Barely even know what planet you're on.
Hey, that's a new show. Babes in the Woods.
Babes in the woods. Yeah, it's like Naked and Afraid, but with more alcohol. You're fine. What you put in there is good. We're not going to fuck the bike up any worse, Dr. G.
Everything's fixable, unless it's not.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's the attitude I have. Everything's fixable until it isn't. And then once it isn't, that's like Schrodinger's cat. Once it's not fixable, now you know the outcome and there's nothing more to worry about because you know it's not fixable.
Well, what do they say? If you can't duck it, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, once it's
motorcycles?
once it's completely broken, there's nothing to worry about because now we have a constant, there's no more variables. When it's fixable, there's nothing but variables, stressful, ugh, I don't like it. So you might as well just break them.
Right.
Now we know what's going on, right?
Good.
Does that make sense? I think that was
Yes,
Kafka.
I think that's the philosophy we go by.
Yeah, I don't know. Kafka was about metamorphosis, so.
We're hired.
You guys are hired, man. What size shoes do you wear?
Me? It depends. These are 8.5s to a 9.
Size 9s. Just how I like them. Size
Those aren't for free, Shelly says.
No, never for free. They aren't for free. They're for me. Everyone else has to pay.
Yes. Well, no.
These are, I think a 5.5.
Ooh, size 5.5, mother would be so jealous.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go ahead and fix these brakes. Because right now they don't work very well. They probably haven't been touched since Ronald Reagan was president. It's an 80, yeah, it's a 1980. Yeah, I doubt anybody's been inside these brakes since at least Bush Sr., if not Reagan. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pull these brakes off. We're going to put all new seals in them. And, we're going to make sure that Doc is safe over here, okay? A mind like that, okay? There's not a lot of doctors out there. A mind like that must be preserved. So we're going to be completely draining the system, and I actually bought new brake lines too. They're just so old. Once you introduce them to air, they just collapse. It's happened to me before actually on another bike. This exact same bike.
Do you like, does that go all the way down to the ground?
Yeah, I would take it all the way down to the ground. I would drop it to the ground.
That's not too bad.
Oh, wow, that was slower than I thought. I thought it was just going to freaking haul ass. Usually it falls like a goddamn stone. All right, so first things first, let's remove the top of the brake reservoir, which is on the right-hand side of the bike. So we're going to be real careful with
Yeah,
this.
it looks a little, it looks like it might strip.
Yes. So the way you avoid them from stripping is you have me do it.
Yep,
and then if it strips, it's my fault.
Okay.
This is called a distribution of blame.
Okay.
Okay, so it's
Should
not
we
coming. I
squirt
can
it with
tell
something?
already. What we can do is hit it with a hammer.
Oh.
Sometimes I'll break it with this.
Bring in the hammer. Like 4.
Sometimes what this can do, just if there's crap on those things, which there usually is, this will kind of break up the a little bit. And it also really sets it in there. Hold my hammer. There we go.
Oh,
Look at that. It's just a tap, tap, tap.
So you go ahead and do this one.
I don't need a hammer.
Yeah, no, go ahead and hit it in there. So make sure it's completely set. No, hit it with a hammer.
He wants me to whack it.
So that'll make sure that it's actually in there all the way, because these are soft. So that's it right there.
We're
Now
having
you're in there.
surgery.
yeah. I'm
There you go.
just
See how much easier that is?
I'm just the nurse.
Now, you don't want to beat it to death because
No, yeah,
this can break. Imagine these threads in there, and the inside is the opposite of these. And so imagine them in there with little pieces of dirt and
Right,
grime
yeah,
inside
okay.
there,
Like right there.
binding it up. Yeah, you see it?
Yeah.
Now imagine when you hit it with a hammer, it like loosens
It's like,
it up.
yeah.
And that's why you can take it out. Before we take this off, we're going to put some rags down because we'll mess all this up. Brake fluid's very bad for plastic and paint.
Okay.
And actually, look at that. The fluid doesn't not look that bad. So this might have actually been changed recently. We're still going to change the fluid, but since it's been changed recently, we might not have to put new lines on it.
Ooh.
We might get away with just changing the fluid, and we might be totally cool.
How do you know if it's bad or not? Because it's kind of
It looks
clearish.
fine. Yeah, the fluid actually looks good.
It's-
I did not
It's
expect
like
to
a
see
whiskey.
it.
It's like a light whisper.
That's not what I expected to see. Like, this has not had any water in it. It's actually very good looking fluid. I bought a whole brake rebuild kit, but we might not need it. So actually, before we bleed it, let's just pull one off and we're just gonna inspect the pistons and see what we're working with here. Inspect the pistons and see how grody they are.
So I'm gonna, I like to guess, because that was 17, or that was 17, so that might be.
You might ride this today. I thought, I was like, dude, there's no way. Honestly, rebuilding the calipers, I thought was gonna take us the rest of the time that we were working on the bikes. Now those will be on there pretty tight. Now you get to use the power ratchet. All my favorite girls are power ratchets. So you're gonna turn it to up. No, that's down.
Oh.
We wanna go up.
Okay, ready?
Here's something you can do too, and everyone tells me not to do this because they say you're gonna hurt your hands, but we don't do this for a living.
Okay.
All I do is hold it in. I just kind of give it a little tap.
Give a little
with my
tap,
hand.
tap.
Yeah, but hold it in on that side so it doesn't, you don't slip off.
Like right here.
And just give it a little tap.
Oh,
There you go.
look at that.
Oh.
And so do the other one before you pull that all the way out. Because what will happen is if you pull one all the way out, then the whole caliper will start to shift. And if you want, you can even use the power ratchet. So go ahead and pull. You don't want to?
No, I want to use
Oh, you want it? All the girls love the power ratchet. We going left?
Yeah.
It's exciting. There you go, dude. The power ratchet works. Now, if we were using anything that went faster than that, I would make you put a hair tie on.
Because my hair is going to get caught.
Because your hair could get caught in it. But this doesn't really go. You could get your hair caught in it, but like you would notice before anything bad happened.
Okay.
So now that should pull off and we can inspect it. So just go ahead and give it a little tug.
This hair, though.
Oh wow, it's not coming off. That's not good. The fact that it's not coming off is not good.
Why? Because that means it was.
That means everything's kind of stuck in place, so we might still have to rebuild it. So the fact that it's on there that hard is not good.
Okay.
That means that the pistons aren't returning.
Okay.
We want them to return because if they just stay against this, then we're braking when we're trying to go. We got plenty of pad life left. You can see from up here. Actually, the pads look good because they're wearing evenly. Pull these pads out and clean up the pistons and be fine. Actually, now that I'm looking at these pistons, they don't look that bad. They don't look very dirty. So I think that we're just going to pull this apart, re-grease all these seals. So just bolt it back in there. They don't have to be all the way, just loosely, but we have to bolt it back in there because that's how we'll brace it to take the other, to loosen the other bolts. Otherwise, we'll just be trying to loosen them while it's hanging out in the air. That'll be a pain in the butt. So I would not use that. You want to start it by hand. Yeah.
What's Tim Toolman Taylor's neighbor?
Oh my God, Tim the Toolman. What are you talking about?
Wilson?
Is that a show from like the 70s or something?
So what happens if it's not coming out?
I don't know. It's like Carter. Try whispering something dirty in its ear.
Hello.
Oh, it's coming now.
It's the first time, honestly.
Wow, what is your fantasy like? Is that copy yours? Damn.
It's a uniform.
Okay, freaky. Right here, the larger one.
Yeah.
Absolutely no grease on it, so that should be greased up. Look how hard it is. That should move freely.
So
in
it
there.
just needs to be lubed up.
Right, there's absolutely no grease in this. I'm gonna pull the camera over here so everyone can see. I've probably done this on video before. I just like to show it again. So, and I'm gonna show this again for all y'all's sake at home. Not that I know everything, but this is just some stuff that I've learned. So this should move freely. Like, I'm not pushing on it super hard, but the fact that it can't move freely means that the pads aren't moving off the discs when you release the brake pedal. So we can get it out, of course, but once we get it out, I think we'll find immediately that it's just completely devoid of grease, which is normal. That happens. I'm sorry I'm doing this for you. I know this is your job, but this is just, I don't know if you have the finger strength for this.
We already clarified
Yeah,
that.
we already clarified this earlier. That old doc doesn't have the finger strength. Apparently, she's got people for that. She's too reliant on devices, dude. This is the 21st century. 2023, dude. Everyone just relies on a robot to do it for them. This is why no girls have finger strength anymore.
So typically this should just slide
I don't
off.
have the finger strength either. Apparently, I'm out of practice. Just stay out here, because if you scar this body, it can affect the way that it slides back
So
and forth
here?
if there's burrs on it. Yeah,
that?
no grease on it whatsoever.
Yeah, that's dry.
These seals are actually fine too, but actually, you know, I was gonna put new seals on it, but these seals are freaking fine, dude. There's no reason to break open the kit. I think that maybe somebody rebuilt the brakes on this because everything looks way cleaner than it should be,
Yeah.
and they just didn't put any grease on that.
And
Or
that's-
not enough. I like this grease because you can look inside of it and you see like how it got squirted in there.
Right.
Can't you see? I don't know. I just like that. I find that very
It's like
pleasing
ice
to look
cream.
at it. Yeah, you're like, ooh, I can see where it like squirted like out of a nozzle. When I first got it, it had a little curly Q on top. You know, doesn't it look delicious?
Yeah.
It's very good. You ever tried any?
What?
This, it tastes like strawberries.
No, I've eaten pastry. You know that white case that you can taste
All
minty?
right, hold that out. And we're gonna work together.
I feel like I should leave.
No, watch.
Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes.
Don't make it weird. Foxglove. That's the groove we want it to stay in, so it can move back and forth, and that seal stays in there. That way, the elements, the water and stuff, doesn't get inside of it. That's what we want. Doesn't hurt anything. We'll wipe the excess grease off when we put it back together. Not a big deal whatsoever, as long as you don't get it on the pads. That's good. That's fine where it is. Let's go ahead and start that one. Look at you. You're freaking already killing it. Spark seals are actually leaking a little bit. We won't worry about that yet. We're just going to literally do the exact same thing to the other side. All right, and just repeat the process over here. You got it. You already did it once. I ain't even got to watch you this time. Go inside, get in the AC.
There we go.
You're doing good. You're killing it. Like, I'm not even kidding around. You're doing really well.
Oh, why was I thinking the other way? Because I'm backwards.
Sometimes you're just on there. It could be some stuff like in it. Sometimes you really just got to pound it before it came loose, you know?
Just need a little extra love.
Don't we all? You guys want to go somewhere to eat before we finish this?
Yeah, I mean, I
All right, now we're on the clock, okay? The minute you finish this, we can go eat. It's all up to Doc right now. You're in charge. However fast you do this is when we get to go eat, and I am starving.
Do you guys get hangry?
Yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You done yet?
I have bad news.
Oh no, Doc! Say it ain't so! What's the prognosis?
The seal here, it's all corroded and
We have new seals. So
like
it's not a big-
it got eaten by a chipmunk.
Well, we have new ones, so let's go ahead and push this out.
Oh
no.
Oh no! Whoops. You overcompensated the distance.
You know what? People have been telling me that my whole life. All right, move both those
I
bolts.
feel like I'm giving a wet willy.
Yeah, is that what you feel like? I feel something totally different when I do that. Well, really, huh?
Wet willy.
How innocent. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
I don't know what reason I have to be proud of you. It's not like I taught you anything. I'm just kind of standing here while you do all the work.
You taught me things.
Did I? Trust me, everyone in the comment section will be talking about how I taught you wrong.
You're gonna
As a joke.
You're gonna say-
Be like, Shade Tree Surgeon messed her up on purpose as a joke. I'm so hungry.
I know.
I'm so hungry. Only you can save us, Doc. Only you. It's all up to you. I'm so hungry. I want pizza.
It's always this one that's a little trouble for me.
There you go. I just heard it click in. You got it. All right. Come on. We're going. We're on the wire here. You're about to lose them, Doc. You're about to lose them. In the emergency room, the lights are hot, all right? The lights are hot here. Lives are on the line.
Hold on, there's trouble in paradise.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, it goes.
spinning but not catching.
Oh, you know what it is.
Were you going up or down?
I don't know. That's probably what it was. I'm a little dyslexic. Maybe.
You're dyslexic? What am I thinking right now?
Like Lumscale.
Oh.
Lumscale.
Damn, dude, she is dyslexic. Get out of my head! She's a witch! My God, you're going so fast, you can feel her hunger. Probably because she's been reading her thoughts with her dyslexia.
Probably because I'm standing over.
Yeah, we're all just like breathing hard on her. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 5. There we go. It's tight.
Oh, a little bit more.
A little bit more. All right, the other one. Is that one tight? Okay, good. Let's eat.
Okay.
Lunch break. Dinner break. You want to ride the Honda Trail 125 there?
Okay.
All right, it's time to go eat. Luckily, Dr. Girlfriend has actually ridden scooters before, so she scoots, she boots, she does the boogie, baby. So the Trail 125 is ready for you. Oh, you're ready. You know what to do.
Are you ready?
Baby, listen up. Born ready, all right? Oh, so fast already. Passing grade. You're a doctor now. You graduated. You got a PhD. You're a wizard, Harry. The whole internet's in love with you. They love you. Amazing. Round of applause for Dr. Girlfriend right now. All right, let's eat. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on who you ask, went and ate pizza and drank a bunch of beer, and I decided that when we got back, I was a little too intoxicated and a little too full of pizza to really focus on working on motorcycles. Everybody else agreed, by the way, not just about me, but also about themselves. Discretion being the better part of valor, we decided that we would leave finishing up that Honda for a different day. Make sure you're following the Fox Club and the mysterious Dr. Girlfriend on Instagram. Let them know if you want to see him back on the channel. channel, even if you don't want to see them back. We're gonna be back. You know, we're gonna get Dr. Girlfriend on a motorcycle, and I think that the best way to do it is to fix it up yourself. Now, I'm not an expert. I'm not claiming to be an expert at all. Please don't call me an expert, because I'm not. I could write a book about what I don't know. Well, maybe somebody else would have to write the book about what I don't know. Anyway, what I'm saying is I know enough to get by when I'm working on a motorcycle, and that's about it. And when it's time to consult an expert, I do. So don't think that we're going through this video and we aren't eventually going to get the Diplomat or Shelby, 1-800-ASK-SHELBY, to give this bike a once over and make sure everything's good on it before the mysterious Dr. Girlfriend hits the road. But I am excited for her to do that. So make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you comment, subscribe. It really helps out a lot. Also, I'd like to remind you guys that this coming Thursday, this video is coming out on Wednesday, but this coming Thursday, we are drawing another winner for the Burt's Barracuda raffle. This is a charity raffle that we're doing that also Dr. Girlfriend has been helping with me, and the Fox Club and Diplomat, along with everybody else. This is a charity that is going to benefit people who have just been absolutely suffered, have had their entire lives destroyed by all the hurricanes that have ripped through Florida. It is just absolutely horrible, and just because the news cycle has stopped covering this doesn't mean it stops existing. Now, for one $20 ticket, you can actually change somebody's life. Now, 20 bucks when you throw it at the Red Cross or you throw it at some big charity with a gigantic budget and treasurers and all these stuff, it hits a lot of branches on the way down. That 20 bucks really doesn't do a whole lot. When you spend your 20 bucks here, it's not hitting any branches on the way down. That $20 is getting to somebody who needs it. These checks are going to be written directly to the people who've been affected the most. You have people who are still homeless, entire communities and streets that are just absolutely destroyed, people living in FEMA trailers, hotel rooms. It is horrendous down here. We're doing what we can to help, and what we can do to help is tell you guys about it, because trust me, you can actually make a difference. If you think you can't make a difference, that's absolutely not true. The problem is not so big that we can't all do something about it if we work together. For 20 bucks, you can make a difference. 20 bucks is a tank full of gas. 20 bucks is dinner. 20 bucks can make the difference between life and death for somebody. So don't think that you can't do anything. And even if you can't donate 20 bucks, hell man, you can at least share this video. You can tell somebody about the charity. You can tell somebody about what we're doing down here in Florida. We are bad people doing good things. I'm sure you saw the thumbnail of this video. You enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed filming and editing it. I'm not saying I'm a great person. I'm not saying that that I'm nice. I'm not saying that I'm morally perfect. Sometimes that you're just on there, it could be some stuff like in it. Sometimes you really just got to pound it and wonder if anybody just wanted you to work a little bit harder. But what I am saying is even though I might be a bad person, a very, very bad person at times, that doesn't mean I can't do some good things every once in a while. And the same goes for you, Chief. And this is gambling for a good cause. Someone's going to win the Devil Tail chopper that I've been riding around. We're also giving away a 100+ horsepower street tracker Sportster. We're also giving away 3 fishing trips, all expenses paid. We will fly you down to Florida to get drunk with us, hang out, and go on a fishing trip. We've already pulled one winner. His name is Reese. He lives in Colorado. We're working out the details to get him down here. Literally, we talked to Reese today. So we're pulling that ticket this Thursday on a live stream. That doesn't disqualify you from anything else. You can still win everything. But we're going to pull that ticket this Thursday. So make sure you grab a ticket, because if you don't grab a ticket before this Thursday, link down below by the way, if you don't grab a ticket before this Thursday, you are not entered into the fishing trip. And like I said, all expenses paid. We'll fly you down here to Tampa. I'll get you drunk. We'll go out fishing. We'll ride motorcycles. We'll have an amazing time. And I'll send you home with a hangover. You know how we do it in Florida. Come on vacation, leave on probation, baby. And while doing all of it, you get to do a good thing. Like I said, we're gonna do a lot of bad stuff, but yeah, maybe we'll get into the black on karma one of these days. We're still firmly in the red, but upwardly mobile. We just got a long way to go. That link's down below. Make sure you click on that. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you tell somebody about it. If you got 20 bucks to spare, it's going to an amazing cause. And if you don't win anything at all, you know you did an amazing thing. Do the right thing. Click the link down below. Until next time, y'all, keep it weird.
Crashing through the sky comes a fearful cry. Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. Armies of the night, evil taking flight. Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Panic spreading far and wide. Can the world oppose the deadliest of foes? Shade Tree Army. Shade Tree Army. Who will risk it all to end the evil call of Shade Tree Army. Shade Tree Army. They never give up, they never say die, walking tall with banners high.
Shade Tree Army, a ruthless gang of scum, villains, freaks, and bikers determined to rule the world.